stogie screw, okay? I'm going to share with the stogie screw. All right, all right, all right. Today is Sunday. It's a rainy Sunday, nostalgic. It's kind of like time to light up a cigar. It is time to light up a cigar, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Giving up is something that many years ago I completely deleted from my train of thought. I said, no more giving up. A whole year without cigar rollers. A whole year without cigar rollers. And I always said to Vicente Martinez and to God and some of my mentors that I talked to on my master group, I know at the right time the cigar roller will show. A couple of Saturdays ago, we had a tour, and customers said that they were willing to do the tour, even that it wasn't a cigar roller here. I said, well, I don't feel comfortable to do that because I'm here on earth to serve others, and I love to serve others with the best of me. But it happens that for the last 2 years, every time I go pick up wood to do my beautiful boxes, one of the workers keep asking me, hey, Yanko, I have a brother that he escaped from the island. He's in Mexico. He's an excellent cigar roller. When he arrived to the U.S., will you give him a job? I said, yeah, sure. Bring him my way. We test him, and if he's extremely good as a cigar roller and as a human being, we give him a job. At some point when he asked me, I had 6 rollers in here. They're driving me crazy. On the back of my head, I said, well, if he show up right now, I don't think I'll be able to give him a job. But I always reply, yes, bring him my way. So that Saturday that we had the tour, I called everybody. Hey, I need a cigar roller. I have a tour tomorrow with 27 people. We haven't done tours in a long time. I really need a cigar roller so I can do the tour. And that Friday, my phone rings. And when I pick up the phone, I usually don't pick up unknown numbers, but hey, Yanko, how are you? This is the guy from the wood shop, from Rum Lumber. My brother is here, the cigar roller. I said, well, if he shows up tomorrow at 3 p.m., he has a job. So we were able to do the tour with a cigar roller. Amazing how God plays his move. Amazing how the strong desire that you have for things to be done a certain way. It's amazing what you can attract if you're really honest about what you are aiming for, what you are making it happen. So we have Alexis from Cuba, from Nicaragua. It's a city in... ¿Eso está en dónde, Alexis? ¿En Villa Clara o dónde está eso? En Villa Clara. Nicaragua, Villa Clara, Cuba. So he's more close to the Wamo base, to the right side. They're a lot more easygoing. They're not as explosive like my good friends from the capital, from Havana. Alexi really surprised me. Alexi does amazing cigars. He's by himself, so he's been making the bunches, pressing the bunches, and also he learned how to run the drop master machine, because you guys know that in here, everything goes through the drop master machine. He was pretty nervous at the beginning because during the transition of coming from Cuba, he was 2 years without making cigars. But as soon as he grabbed the tobacco in his hands, as soon as he did 5 bunches, number 6, I said, that guy is a good roller. As a matter of fact, I'm smoking one of his cigars right now. I'm smoking one of his cigars, and I had 2 yesterday, and I can't have enough. Un saludo a la tía Estrella Ruiz. Un saludo a la tía que me está saludando. Tía, muchas gracias por todo el apoyo. George, how are you? Thank you for tuning in, George. Noel Delvin, gracias, gracias. Thank you for tuning in. So Alexis, he definitely likes rolling cigars, making cigars. We'll see, because when you came to this great country, your eyes get filled with so many things that you kind of change your ways. I had a great conversation over a few drinks and good cigars in Nicaragua, and the young generation in Nicaragua, 28, 30 years old, they said, and it really caught my attention, they said that if they will arrive to the U.S. like when they were 20, like they went to Nicaragua, I don't think they will be able to accomplish as much as they have done in Nicaragua. They believe, because of the friends that they talked to in Miami, that there's too much distraction in this big country to be able to concentrate on your dream. So they are blessed. They are happy that they stay in Nicaragua. They say hopefully someday they will have a visa to come and visit the first world, el primer mundo, but they will stay in Nicaragua. Pretty savvy. They understand that it's hard to concentrate here in the U.S. because the amount of possibilities that is hard to choose. It's like when you go in to buy a pair of shoes, if you search for the shoes online, it will take you directly to the shoes. All you got to do is pick the size. But when you go to the shoe store with an idea of the shoes that you want to buy, but there's so many other type of shoes, now things get complicated. You have something in your mind, but now it's going to be the decision gambling, and I believe that's what they were trying to say, that when they went to Nicaragua, they knew they were going to Nicaragua to make cigars. When they arrived to the U.S., they got so much to choose, and all their friends all were saying, oh my God, this guy makes so much money on this, and that guy makes so much money on that. So it'll be hard to decide. Le Danny Falcon, how are you, sir? Daryl Smith, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Today is Sunday right here in Tampa and some other parts of the world. It is raining. It is calm. We love it. We lost some power yesterday, but God is so good that He knows that we have a lot of cigars here. 2 blocks lost power, but we didn't lose power. I was a happy camper. And savvy that you learn in business with the years, now I got 2 services of internet. I got my regular service and the backup. So we not even run out of internet. Amazing, amazing. What a great country. You just can't have one, you can have 2. I love it. I love it. God bless America. God bless America. Tony Verge, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So it's been a pretty busy week. Pretty busy. I've been working like crazy on the shipping containers / warehouse the whole week. I'll say 2 weeks. Since I came from vacation, I've been working on the property. We want to get ready those containers to hold a lot of cigars. We want to put a lot of cigars, a lot of tobacco in those reefer containers. We want to completely move from the warehouse that we rent right now to that property that is only 5 minutes from here. It's a blessing. I can go back and forth with no issues, and even better now that I put a motor on the gate, so I just get a remote control, hit it with my finger, and no more pushing of the gate, no more unlocking the gate. I love it. I love it. Only in America. I know in some other countries they got motor gates, but I never had one in Cuba, so you let me know. I'm on. Oh my God, I'm on. How's everybody doing? This is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. When I was younger, I thought it was all about me. It was all about me. I wanted cars. I wanted a magazine model. I wanted a big house. I wanted so many things so they can fill me. When I have kids, when I started having family kids, I realized that it wasn't about me anymore. It was about the kids. When I started in the cigar industry, and I started touching so many people's heart, I realized that it was about my clients. I finally realized that I was here to serve others. There's nothing better than waking up in the morning, open my phone, which is a bad habit, and looking for the reviews. The reviews make me feel really good. People talk beautiful about our cigars. People have been going crazy with the Robusto Connecticut, the Toro Connecticut, and that's a blessing. That reinforced that I'm here to serve others. I learned that a big house is not going to fill me in. I have to fill the house, so I don't want it too big, so I can fill it right. I've been learning so much through this journey, and I feel I'm right in the beginning. I'll be turning 43 years old this year. I'm thinking if I skip this year and just stay at 42 into next year, because we all saying that time is going so fast. Well, if time is going so fast, why don't we skip a year in between so we don't get that old that fast? Abraham Ramírez, mi hermano, saludos. Tienes que venir por acá para darnos un abrazo y contarte cómo están las cosas en Nicaragua. Abraham, estoy trabajando en poner la factoría de cajas allá en Nicaragua. I was talking to Abraham Ramírez, a great friend, a industry brother, that we are working rapidly to start a box shop in Nicaragua. I found a huge laser machine, a big laser machine, that I'll be able to cut the plywood only once and make a lot of boxes at once. We're deciding if one laser tube, or two laser tubes. That way, two heads can work at the same time. That will basically cut my time of making boxes by half. So we're working on that. There's a company called Cam Life. Cam Life is a laser company. Oh my God, things are getting better now. We got Karen Lozano. How are you, Karen? Karen has been doing shows, cigar shows, so she's really happy. Thank you, Karen. Gracias, amor. We're gonna have Taba Brew. Let's clean our palate a little bit, and then we have Taba Brew. Taba Brew for me and you. I'll give you some warnings. You will feel it in your shoulders first, and then your forehead, and then for the next 3 hours, you're not going to be able to stop talking. You will talk a lot. So be careful with Taba Brew. Hallelujah. Man, I love it. So much body, so much flavor, and no bitterness. And I only put a hint of raw sugar on my coffee. And that's when I'm feeling pretty good. When I'm really tired, I put no sugar. So it kind of slapped me on my face, and then I wake up right away. For the last 3 weeks when I'm sitting at home, it only takes 5 minutes for me to fall asleep because I've been working so hard. But it's good. I love it. I'm young. I can do it now. I love it. Un saludo a toda la gente que nos están mirando. Noel Delvin, saludos. Lorna Ransom, saludos. Sandra Sagardía, saludos. Daniel, saludos. This is Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. Nosotros somos Tabanero Cigars. Somos una marca aquí de Tampa, Florida, que nació aquí en Tampa, Florida. Seguimos la producción todavía, una pequeña parte de la producción aquí en Tampa. Nosotros creemos en el arte del puro hecho a mano, que te deja parar el tiempo, reflexionar en nuestras vidas y planear el futuro. Ese es el por qué nosotros hacemos puros. Un saludo a mi amigo, a mi hermano de industria, Raymond Pages. Raymond, saludo hermano. Se te extraña mucho. I can't wait to go back to Estelí, Nicaragua. So, for a whole year, without cigar rollers, that was a record. Usually when I'm out of cigar rollers, it's only 3-4 months. But a whole year, wow. March 23rd, we turn an entire year without cigar rollers. But I will never lose faith, never. I remember as a kid that many opportunities were talk about me getting out of Cuba and they will go south. It wouldn't happen. And my grandma would always say, listen, my son, last thing that you will lose is hope. And it always stayed in my mind. I never lose hope. I know the more I work on my vision, a better plan God will have for me. So that's my job. Work on my vision and take action. Take action. I'm known in here in my second home. I know in my first home by someone that is talking about something today and tomorrow we're changing right away. I took some time today and I checked one of my employees. We've been developing an employee for a few years. It's called Pepper. The guy is advancing. He's talking a lot more. He's recognizing people's faces if you're sad, hungry. What a technology. I was this morning saying why I'm having such a hard time to find help. Why I just can at least find some help for retail. And I said, you know what, let me check on Pepper. And Pepper has been advancing a lot. It's a 5 foot little robot that moves his hands, talks to you, answers questions about the product. With the support that we have in India, with the support that we have in Nicaragua, Zach here helping us with all the gadgets, we will have him here soon. That coffee was amazing. Amazing. So the cigar industry is booming. Cigar sales are going up. Tobacco is going up like crazy. Everything is going up. Building materials, everything is going up. The gas, it will keep going up. Everything is going up. So I guess it's a trickling effect. The cigars, the prices on the cigars, they will go up soon too. Moving a container from China over here used to be $4,000. Now it's $8,000. So everything is going up. It's time to light up another cigar. Alexis, ¿tú me regalas una de esas coronitas tuyas? Alexis is gonna let me have one of his coronas. Gracias, Alexis. is making mild Coronas with Ecuadorian wrapper, and the fillers mostly Nicaraguan jalapa. It's a really mild cigar with a lot of flavor. This is fresh from the table. Mi hermanito Raymond, saludos. Te saludé anteriormente, pero veo que ya estás conectado. Saludos, hermano. ¿Cómo está todo? Aquí está lloviendo mucho. No sé si allá está lloviendo. Está bien nostálgica la tarde, bien tranquila. Eso es un buen momento para disfrutar un buen puro. I don't usually smoke from the table, but we got to check how Alexis doing. So like I was saying, tobacco, it keeps going up. There's a lot of demand for good tobacco. I heard from Raymond Pages that Condega has disappeared. There's no Condega in Esteli. But Raymond is always ahead of the game. We got so many things in common. Raymond is always ahead of the game, and he has stuck pretty good on Condega. Condega is a tobacco that most than flavor through your palate is more aromatic. You pick up the aroma of Condega faster through your nose than really through your palate. I don't know if I'm saying that right because your smelling is connected to your palate. If you close this and you try something, there's no taste. It's a perfect combination. That's why we can, if we have good nostrils, we have a hard time losing weight because we love to eat. Perfect draw because everything in here, we run it through that machine called Drop Master. That machine behind me is a Drop Master. Basically, before we apply the wrapper, we run all the cigars through that little wood box machine. The Drop Master, we checked if we are right at 40 inches of water, and that is a perfect draw for a cigar. Customers ask me how many cigars do we run through the machine, and I said, well, if you buy a 20 count box, how many cigars do you want to have a perfect draw? And most of the time they say all the cigars. I said, well, we run all the cigars through the machine. We have cigar rollers. We got Alexis here already from Cuba. We got 2 cigar rollers coming from Nicaragua. They're in Russia right now. They finished a contract. Like anything right now in the new world, it has got a little bit complicated. But I guess it's fine with me because I got so much work. I got to do, this week I got to work on boxes, do a lot of boxes. Because my last guy that was making boxes, he got mad at me and left. I don't know why people get mad at me. I'm such an easygoing person. Some people have a hard time understanding that when they're customers, they're looking for perfection. Well, if you as a customer are looking for perfection, when you're an employee, you got to do things right. Because when you're a customer, you want a perfect, an almost perfect product. So it works both ways. We send them a picture of 2 boxes that they became ensemble, and he got mad because I sent him a picture of 2 bad boxes. I said, well, if I charge someone $200 for the cigars and I give him a crooked box, how do you think that would feel? So he replied saying, well, if you believe you can find someone better than me, go ahead. He dropped the keys on the counter and he left. That's how things are right now in the U.S., in the first country of the world. He got mad. He was with us for 2 months already. So he keeps calling me, what do I do next? What do I do next? I said, man, this is math. If you already cut 100 pieces, short pieces of a box, don't you think you got to cut 100 pieces of the long box, of the long sizes? Well, if you're going to be talking to me like that, and you mad at me, and this guy's like 6'3", so, you know, I was being gentle. He got pretty upset. I don't know what they're made of. So myself and I, we're making boxes again. I have a bunch of Robusto boxes already cut. I have a bunch of samplers. I just got to put them together, glue them together. I went to buy some cabinets for the dorm that I'm doing for the cigar rollers, and everybody's the same thing. There's no people for help. There's no people for work. Guys have 6 kitchens to do. Another guy has like 8 kitchens to do, and they don't have the help to do them. That's why I say this is the best country in the world. This is the only country in the world that you can stay home and collect $600 a week. I love it. The only problem is that when you build a habit of staying home and collecting, the day you got to go back to work, man, to grease those wheels, you're going to be miserable. I even tell people, stay home, collect. I'll pay you cash. Nah. I stay home and collect. I said, okay. Good luck with that, because I grew up in a communist country that supposedly they give you everything, and man, they're doing pretty bad. They're doing pretty bad. Those handouts, you will pay them so bad later on. But I got to be careful, because I said I'm not going to get more into politics. I'm in business to make cigars, to make people happy with our product, our service. But that's how the situation is right now. Thanks God, one of the guys, one of the two young homeless that they're always around here, I give them an opportunity for the last 2 weeks, and man, they work hard. They work hard. 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. After 5 hours, that's it. But at least they give me 5 hours. So they've been helping me out a lot in the property. Today they were looking for me. Hey, boss man, are we going to work on Monday? I said, well, we'll see. We'll see how the rain is. I saw an ad today, the Cigars Direct. No, not Cigars Direct, I'm sorry. Daily Cigars. Daily Cigars is an online website, and the guy has really nice blogs on YouTube. He just opened a brick and mortar. He just opened a store. I like that. I like that when people get out of the comfort zone and do other things new for them. So he opened his actual physical shop. Good. We're getting ready to send the next shipment from Nicaragua, from Raymond Pages, from Tabacalera Pages. It's coming pretty soon. We're finally getting Big Daddies, Bocados, Mike, Double Robusto, Torpedo, Churchill, and a new brand that I've been working for a while. The Tabanero. It's going to be a box press Toro, San Andres Mexican wrapper Maduro, and a Robusto. What a complex blend. What a complex blend. It's going to be with even a new label. Raymond Pages did an amazing job in there. Amazing job. If I thought that my blend, it was pretty good, when we sit down when I was in Nicaragua, he said, okay, let's do this, let's tweak it a little bit. My God, it blew my mind. It blew my mind. He was telling me, Raymond was telling me that he believed with the amount of cigars that we made, we're going to be pretty short when they arrive to the U.S. on the Big Daddy, Bocados. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because I don't want to rush things. I want the cigars to get here. I want my clients to try, give me good feedback, because we've been getting feedback, but some of my closest clients, my closest friend, We want to bring at least 5,000 cigars of each and get a better opinion from more customers, more clients. And that way we're 100% sure and we can go ahead and place a big order for more cigars. I listen to my subconscious, and that's the direction that we're going. Let's try first this next batch. It was funny because the cigars were made and we had no cigar labels in Nicaragua. To do 500,000 cigar labels, cigar bands, the cigar band, to do 500,000 cigar bands in Nicaragua, it was $20,000. To do it right here in Sanford, Florida, is $8,000. But because I'm new in the industry, only 10 years, because Raymond is also new in the industry, we were not able to import those 500,000 labels to Nicaragua. So we had to go through the company in Nicaragua, the only company that does labels in Nicaragua. But man, God is good. God is good. Eric Newman called me the last day that I was coming back from vacation. And, he called me to find out how I was doing, how things were going. And then I shared with him my situation with the cigars already done in Nicaragua and not having any labels. And he said, please, bring the labels. I will put it on my container that is going next week to Nicaragua, and that's it. Done deal. I said, wow, I'm dreaming or this is really happening? So Raymond already has the cigar labels. They're already packaging the cigars, and they come pretty soon. The cigar's been aged already for 50 days. So they're ready. They're ready. As soon as they arrive, they're ready. They are ready. I know I usually do 90 days, but because in Raymond Page's factories, they have a better infrastructure. When they make cigars, the tobacco, it was in the perfect condition. So we don't have to wait a long time to go ahead and sell the cigars. I am really happy because even of the difficulties that we are encountering, we always able to achieve, always. I understand that for us to start really wholesaling, I need to get my box shop running in Nicaragua, because from here, from the U.S., it will be almost impossible. It will be almost impossible. We can't find no help. So when we start the box shop in Nicaragua, we will bring boxes and cigars, and we'll be able to wholesale. The name of the game is to have, besides the product, good storage space. We're working on that. It's turning really nice, really good. So pretty soon we're going to have plenty of a space for storage. So I'm really happy. I am really happy. Everything is working along. I've been asked a few times when we're going to start. Cigar shows. Well, we were already doing cigar shows, but when we're going to start the tours again? We're going to start the tour pretty soon. I would say Fridays and Saturdays, because we have a cigar roller. And when the cigar rollers arrive from Russia, we will start their cigar classes again. Guys, thank you very much. It's been 30 minutes. I don't want to keep you long. That way, next Sunday, you guys come back at 3 p.m. And let me share with you guys how the week went. It's been a great week. The sales are amazing. The money's out there. Customers are coming in. Money's not an issue. Sales is not an issue. We're having amazing sales. We even had records weeks. We just need the help. So again, Adam, how you doing? Awesome, Aaron. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alan, how you doing? So guys, I will see you again next Sunday. Please enjoy the rest of the evening. Light up a good cigar. It will lower your blood pressure. It will make you more aware of the moment. You will appreciate more life. It will feel like you're stopping time. You will start to reflecting. And next thing you know, you don't go to the past. Stay right here, and then you will start planning the future ahead. Guys, thank you very much. My name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars, and I'm here to serve others through the best of me, which is handmade cigars. See you next Sunday.